Hello.
It works. We're alive.
Vinny can figure this one.
I can work this one. I'm a happy bunny. Happy bunny.
Hello, Richard Kidd. Hello, myself. Hello, Free Rider Vapor. And hello, Kiro.
I was waiting for you to try that one. Cairo. It could be Zero. Zero as well. Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to LXV. Obviously, it's a very light panel tonight. Chris, I think.
Well, I wouldn't exactly say light.
Light in numbers. Evening, Becky. Hope
Hello,
you're well.
So, how's your day been? And how's your week been?
My week's been mental, mate, as always. So I've had the day off. So I've recorded a nice little review.
My God, you actually finally did one.
Did another one. I'm back. I'm back again. It's another rebirth. Yeah, another review on its way.
We've had more rebirths than Jesus Christ.
There'll be a minimum of one drop in a week now. A minimum of one drop in a week. Hello, a fool. Love the name. Evening,
I reckon
Hatman.
that's Colin.
Evening, Craig. Good to see you, buddy.
Hello, Mark Hartfield.
That's Hatman. One of the few people with more snapbacks than me. But yes, we're back. We have got a cool wall for you tonight, which is picked exclusively by myself.
So it's all smock then.
No, there's not a single smock in it, Chris. You'll be pleased to hear. Probably not an awful lot for you in it, though, either. It's a mixture, but yes, I'm back enjoying. Yeah, we're flying very light tonight. Definitely flying very light tonight. Haley's not very well, so I'm presuming Simon's at work, and Josh is still sorting Josh things out. So it's the two heavyweights of the LXV. It's amazing we fit on one screen, Chris, really, if you think about it.
Yeah.
We won't do in real life. That's for sure.
Oh, hell no. You at 6'5" and me at 6'1". And both over 20 stone as well.
Square.
No wonder everybody just stands behind us. It's just easy to get through the crowds if you just follow the two big fat gits.
Just follow the weight behind us in the crowd. Yeah. Speaking of crowds, mate, 2 weeks expo.
I know. I'm definitely doing the Friday and the Saturday. Definitely doing the Friday and the Saturday.
At the moment, it's just me for Friday. At the moment, it may well change depending on work-related issues, but I'll definitely be there to Friday. So other than that, we'll just have to wait and see.
I mean, you could always end up with diarrhea the next day.
It's not that easy when you're the manager, though, Chris.
True.
when you're a manager and you ain't got a nurse and you're a trained nurse, you kind of have to step in. So, but yes, I'll definitely be there on Friday. Any other days will be a Brucey bonus.
Hey,
Evening, Mark. Hope you're well. Mark, do you want to jump on if you're not doing it? I can quickly send you.
He never does anything on a Friday. He just sits around and does nothing.
Well,
says he's editing, but
it says he's reviewing and things like this. But the only one I can see setting premieres is me. You know.
I mean, he sits in our chat until about 1 o'clock in the morning, 2 o'clock in the morning, drinking his iron brew.
Oh yeah, it won't be a late one tonight, mate. I'll come work tomorrow.
Yeah, it definitely won't be for me either. I've got to go suit shopping tomorrow.
Oh, good luck, mate. It's never easy for chaps of our nature. I'm going to the
same place that I got my wedding suit from.
How many years ago was that?
For 6 years. This November.
Oh, well, there's always May, Mark. We shall meet again, my friend. We shall meet again. I'm sure we did at one many years ago. But the LXV will be present throughout the weekend in one form or another. Haley and Simon are probably there for most of it, I think.
Yeah, Haley and Simon, I think, is there for the entire weekend.
But yeah, at the moment, it's just Friday for me. I've decided Friday Well, I've not decided Friday is the best day work I have at the minute. So
You can have Friday and that's it, you get.
Yeah, it's
Hang on, you're the manager. Don't you decide who gets days off?
yeah, but I've only got so many nurses, mate. So if I haven't got a nurse for that day, I have no choice.
So what you're saying is you're being a me and being too cheap to put your hands in the pocket to get another nurse to come in to take over.
No, it's gone out to agency as well as that as well, which costs a fortune. You wouldn't believe how much we pay for an agency nurse for an hour.
Oh, I can guess. Yes.
Yeah, it's a short. Let's put it this way: it's double what I'm on.
Yeah.
So yeah, but we'll see. If it comes up, it comes up, and I get it sorted. Then I'll be there for the Saturday as well, and do 500 miles in 2 days again.
Yeah, I think mine was 40 miles a day.
Oh, shut up.
That's really, really far. That was.
It's the only time of year I wish I lived nearer Birmingham. Kira, no, I'm a trained nurse, my friend. But I'm a manager of a nursing institution, and so when I'm a nurse, sure, I have to fill in, which is quite a lot at the minute.
He's a patient in the nut house, really.
Yeah, I am right in the nut house. It's not a garage, really, with a studio built in the end
It's
of
just
it.
padded room, really.
Yeah, that you see the join there? That's not plasterboard. That's actually padded wall.
And if you saw some of the chats we have in the LXV chat between the admin team and us on the show, you'd agree it definitely is the nut house.
Yeah. Good evening, Mr. Toop. I hope you're well, Sean.
Hey,
I see that nice bit of wood you had in your hands the other day.
excuse me.
A rather large piece of wood as well. Well, Chris.
Oh,
yeah.
have you been on his OnlyFans again?
No, just his wall.
I was giving it away for free now.
Oh, definitely an assignment. I want to say 0. Yeah, 4 foot long, Chris. A hell of a big bit of wood.
Now you're just showing off there, Sean.
Well, who keeps glitching? Is it me or you?
Well, I'm not glitching on my screen.
Yeah, the bike. Evening, Vicky's better. It could well be my internet. We'll see. Anyway, right.
Hello, Tracy. Hello, Colleen.
Let's do what we're vaping on, Chris. What are you on tonight?
My overkill, as usual, with me wonderful pictures. Definitely no copyright infringement there at all.
None whatsoever.
None. With my Trilogy RTA. Do love that setup together. And I'm on some fizzy juice, fizzy lychee lemonade. First time trying it.
Lychee is not. I love lychee. Lychee flavours.
I did the knuckle test before putting the nick in.
Yeah.
And it was very, very promising. It was a really nice flavour. Putting it in my vaping on it, you tend to lose a little bit sometimes, depending on.
Yeah.
But it is actually rather nice. I am enjoying that. But then lychee lemonade, it's one of them ones. It's really hard to not get it right. It's just really. I've not found one that I haven't liked yet.
Yeah.
Or have you actually found some that are really bad?
Oh, I found some bad ones, mate.
Have you?
But that's going back quite a while, though. That's good. We're going back TPD, pre-TPD.
See, I never tried lychee pre-TPD. I've literally on the last 2 or 3 years, I've been using lychee, and I actually really like it. It's quite nice.
You actually tried real lychees?
I've never tried a real lychee. No, never tried the actual.
Yeah.
Are they as nice as the vape?
It's like the vape, but it's just really, really intense and incredibly sweet, like super sickly.
So
sweet.
Something I would like then.
Yeah, they're in like a syrup. They're really, really, yeah.
Ooh, I'll have to. They're more hiding hanky.
Yeah, I quite like that angle, Sean, with that just over my shoulder. It's better than having that because that looks half the time like it's saying the ghoul is. Is that
3D
on, Chris?
printed rubbish. I'm just on my overkill. And Sean, it's not 3D printed rubbish. Bloody brilliant mod this is. Johnny made them.
Well, I'm on something new to me. It's not new out. The Hadron Pro.
The Hard-On Pro.
Hadron. I can't say Hadron. If I start saying that now, when I review it, I'll say it.
We will get him to say it, guys. We will get him to say it.
It's a big bugger, and I've not had a big, powerful. It does 400 watts, people. It's pretty immense. And I've got the Aramizer V3 on top of it as well, so it's a full Steam Crave setup. And I've got some Modking Juice.
Modking Juice.
Tart of raspberry in that bad boy, and then I'm on the device I've actually reviewed today. Now I said it wrong in a review. It's the Mini Robot Combo Kit. It's a little rebuildable mouth-to-lung kit. Looks like a mech, Chris. You're not going to see it.
Other way.
Yeah, it's because I've moved my camera. It looks like a mech, but it's not a mech, and it's comes with the RTA as well, and it's a banging little mouth-to-lung. It is purely mouth-to-lung. Evening, Kev. Long time no see.
Hello, Kev.
In there, I have got even more Modking Juice, but this is their salt range tart of lemon, and that's me. I'm having a Steam Crave kind of Modking Juice night. Well, days even. Mini Robot Cock Kit. No, I can't remember what I called it. Robot Mini Knit Kit or something bloody like that in the review that's going to premiere tomorrow. Let me just do what Chris is asking. Wrong way.
Oh, there you go. Bit more. Just a touch more. There you go. You're a bit more centralised now. Before, you was literally like this. Now you're more in the middle.
Right. Sorry, Chris.
No, I just thought I'd let you know.
You can
Make you look a bit more professional.
You can just see the start of the rubbish pile here, though.
Well, clean the rubbish out then.
I am in the middle of doing it, Christopher. It's a lot better. I'll have my sofa in soon.
Mini Robot Cock Kit.
Yeah, I can't remember what I called it, but yeah, it wasn't the proper name. But I realised very quickly that I had done and changed it.
Free rider vapors on the DNA, the Hammer of God DNA 400 with the Fat Rabbit RDA.
Very nice. Shy Tots, life's peachy. Josh is sorting Josh out. We have covered this, Steve. Josh is away doing Josh things at the minute and will be for a while. Haley's not very well. And Simon's at work. So it's just... Oh, Jenny's nipples.
I'm going to guess that's a Colin.
He'll turn up, Colin.
I think he's hoping for that. Hey, you can bring him on the show if he wants.
No. Jesus Christ, that'll be interesting. Yeah, if people may have noticed, we have gone back to StreamYard. Nice, safe, secure, and I can run it easily.
Basically, Vinny couldn't actually understand the other ones.
Well, just that. There was lots of complications. So we're back to StreamYard. Nice, safe, secure. The only trouble is we've got no bumpers, people. So you have to bear with us for a little while until Josh is back. And then we'll have bumpers and all be nice and slick. But in the meantime, we're just going to jump to things.
Me and you jump? That's a very dangerous idea.
I mean, what's the word?
Just transition to the next segment.
Yeah, that's the one, Chris. That's the one. But yeah, Expo looks better than the last one anyway.
Could it be Zippy? Then the Jay Hazy's stiff nipples?
Potentially. If it is, he didn't say it. Yeah, there's definitely some better companies coming aboard this time round. And fun fair. Go on the bumper cars. Imagine me and you crashing into each other on a pair of bumper cars. Jesus, the NEC could be in danger.
As if they could go fast enough for us to cause any harm. They'd struggle with our weight.
Might have to find out, mate. We definitely might have to find out. Just have an head-on collision. Who comes off the worst? Giveaway. The giveaway was last week. JA's. Sorry, buddy. You need to be quicker than that. It was last week.
Was it?
No,
I don't remember the giveaway.
No, Chris, there was no giveaway.
Oh, that's what I was thinking.
Oh, I've not noticed, Mark. I didn't realise it had changed again. Jesus. I hope some of the big names that have said they're coming are still coming, especially the Chinese companies. But yeah, it looks better. I haven't even properly looked at the floor plan, to be completely honest. I just keep seeing.
I never do look at the floor plan.
Up.
I never do.
But
I'll literally just turn up and wander around and look.
Next week's show, we do have a guest on, and it is a company exhibiting at Expo this time round. So come check that out, people. Crumples out of a bumper car is. Well, I'm only going to be there Friday evening, Ryan. Hope you're well, my friend. Lots of love going on in the chat tonight. It's nice to see. I'm big and I'm going. You're not that big, Steve.
You're just tall. You're like Stretch Armstrong that's been stretched and just left to hang. We're more inflated Armstrongs.
Where the fuck are you going with that, mate?
He's on about I'm big and I'm going. I just assume he's on about height. So I know he's tall.
Well, it's just a beanpole, though, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what I said. He's like a Stretch Armstrong that's been stretched and just left.
It's slightly
more inflated.
Yeah, well, I tell you what, that tart of raspberry is rather fucking nice. Nice bit of power through it.
Apparently, the casino seating area has moved. There's a casino.
It should just constantly refresh, Kev. That's odd. I know you don't normally have the best internet, but it generally should just keep refreshing because mine's keeping up tonight. Although you'll only see whichever platform you're on, I think. I don't know. I can't remember how it works, Chris, on StreamYard. Can I see the chat? Or can it just is YouTube just
we can see we can only see the YouTubes on here. I don't know.
No after show tonight. Jesus Christ, I've forgotten his name. Colin. And I'm not even drinking, Colin. Yeah, no after show tonight. Definitely no after show.
Apparently Sean's on the platform, on a sofa, not a platform. Do I leave and return? I'm on YouTube. Well, YouTube seems to be doing refreshing for me quite all right, so it may actually be you, Kev.
It's you, Kev. And
it must be all them mods bouncing off the signal, bouncing off all the mods, and just having trouble getting to his phone.
It could well be. It could well be because
I reckon he should start sharing them out to the LXV group.
You've already got one off him, haven't you?
I had two.
Oh, shut up then.
Hey, I could keep trying. It's got some nice kit.
Jesus Christ, Team Free Share or what, Chris?
Says yeah.
I review, mate. It's not free share.
Review.
That
two
review
reviews
I've done
in a year. Two reviews in a year.
More than two, you fucker.
You can't count the last ones because you couldn't hear shit anyway.
Well, that's sorted now. I've checked as well, so I know it is. No audio issues.
There you go, Kev.
Top chat and live chat.
You all right, Sean? You seem to be having a Vinny moment. Y2 is have prob ST night.
YouTube is having problems tonight.
Ah, there you go.
Yes. Reading between the lines there. Like I said, we do have a cool wall tonight. I might actually drop one of them off it and just do 4 or 3. We'll see how we go. Because I don't think we've got an awful lot. High end, I've got a Golden Greek RTA up to review. That's an £150 RTA, which I've recorded twice, and twice it's been absolute garbage.
Not the mod, the review itself.
No, not the
I'd just like to
RTA.
point, yeah, I just thought I'd point that out.
So yes, Ryan, I do get some high end, and I'm very much hoping at Expo I can buy something very much high end to review as well, because I'm owed a treat. So yeah, hopefully something will be there that I can get.
I'll be doing my usual.
Team free shit.
No, just looking at everything, wishing.
Yeah, I've done them all, Ryan. I did the what was the original one? The Perseus V2, and I've got the Caspadina that Bogan did the other day. I've had it for quite a while. The review was supposed to be out 3 weeks ago, but like I say, I was rush recording it before I actually flew to Greece and completely cocked up the review. The audio was shocking, so I wasn't going to put that out for that device, but it will be done. Hanky, you're definitely not high end, my friend.
You're lower than Smock.
I was thinking like Kangatech.
No, Kangatech was better than Smock.
No, shut up.
At least they didn't bloody pump out the same shit with just a different coloured light and call it brand new.
No, they just released shit that leaked everywhere instead, Chris.
Didn't all the original Baby Beasts do that? And all the original TFs? Didn't they used to just leak everywhere?
Didn't have a Baby Beast, didn't have an original TF.
I had the Baby. I had the Baby Beast, I had multiple of them over time, and I also had the Big Beasts as well.
Didn't have none of that.
And then I bought the RBA base for them.
Oh, they'd never work. They'd never ever work.
An ego pair. Are we on Facebook tonight as well?
We are on Facebook tonight.
Hello, Facebook.
We are on the LXV Lounge and my page, I believe. So yes, we are on 3 platforms. Well, 2 platforms and 2 places on one of them, which will be our regular thing for the foreseeable. So YouTube, Vape Ordinary page on Facebook, and should be the LXV Lounge, Chris.
I'm on one of them. Don't know which one I was on.
Should be the LXV Lounge as well.
Yeah, I was on the vaping Vinny one. Now there's the lounge.
Yeah, good. That's where we'll be every week going forward. And when I do,
unfortunately, I can't find it on the lounge. It says it's in the lounge, but Facebook, being the genius platform that it is, just doesn't want to show it me. Oh no, that's just you saying about you dropping your review tomorrow. You are literally only live on Vaping Vinny. Oh
shit, it shouldn't be. So God knows what I've done there. I'll sort that for next week. Dion, no, I haven't played COD beta. Chris is the gamer, not me.
I don't play Call of Duty. The last COD I played was Black Ops 2. Black Ops 3.
Never played it.
I'm more of an Ark Survival kind of guy.
And the only game I do play is with my kids, and it's Fortnite. Yeah,
I play that now and then as well.
Feel free to take the piss. Hey, I've got my first wins, mate. I'm getting good. I'm getting good. I get really pissed off when I don't win now, though.
No. I haven't played Battlefield for ages.
Sean's a bit of a gamer. Anki, you're always lurking. Always lurking. Like the bad smell of a fire. So yeah, we like I say.
So like the smell of your porta potty then.
Oh mate, don't. I went to do it the other day and then I changed my mind.
I used to play Spyro as a kid. Yes.
Spyro, Jesus, that's going back.
Haven't played the Lego Star Wars, but I have played the Lego Harry Potters. Years 1 to 7. They're pretty funny.
I've had a Caspadina now. I got it literally the week they was available. I got mine before Bogan. But it's just, yeah, there's basically it used to be Todd that did the Golden Greek UK reviews. But I think Imio, who has been on the show as well, handed me the baton of doing his review. So that is my next review that will be out this next coming week, and maybe a Steam Crave one as well. Another one, but we shall see. Should we jump? Where are we at, Chris? I can't see the timer. Anyway. How far are we in?
We've been on 26 minutes and 44 seconds.
We're not far off, ready for a call.
Another 20 seconds.
I enjoy playing Lego City, but the kids don't play it anymore. So yeah,
just play them.
Get off your Xbox. I'm going on it.
Yeah, my dad used to kick me off my N64 to play on it. He'd literally kick me out of my bloody bedroom. So I got rid of it and got an original PlayStation. He didn't like the PlayStation.
Nice one, Kev. When are you off to Expo, Kev? Because I know you've got a weekend pass again. So when are you off down, mate? I bet I'm going to miss you because I'm only there Friday. It does look like a better Expo as well, Kev. But we shall see. They've got to get there yet.
Has the Bank of England got enough money to warrant his shopping trip at the Expo?
Mine?
No, Kev's. Met mods when he's been in the Discord chat and things like that. He's like, Jesus, where the hell you keep getting all these from?
This one.
Yeah.
But yeah, Kev has a lot of mods. I need to sort mine out. Mine are all dumped in boxes at the minute. But yeah.
Well, you know my address, I'll sort them for you.
No. No, not there Saturday or Sunday at the minute, Anki. It will just literally be the Friday at the minute. I may well make an appearance on Saturday if I can get some work issues sorted. If not, it will just be the Friday this time round. I've got no idea yet, Dion. It's
He's going to buy a snapback, a dinner lady snapback.
Dinner ladies aren't there again, which is surprising.
I've still got the 2 dinner ladies that I had when I still had the Lassimo.
Snapbacks,
yeah, the 2 baseball caps that they had.
Not 2 dinner ladies locked in your basement. I don't know. Dion, I'm going with a very open mind on what I buy. It depends what's available as well, of course. But I want something nice. This sounds so bad, and people are probably going to rip me for this. I've probably not bought a vape for about 18 months.
And he calls me free shit.
That's what I was expecting. But that's also why the reviews have been limited, Chris. But I obviously started a new job 6 months ago, so things changed and things. So, yeah, I'm going shopping because I get paid on the Friday as well, which is lethal.
So basically, you're travelling down as your money's going into your bank account.
No, it will already be sat there when I start travelling down. Sorry, Steve, don't cry too much. So yeah,
it would be quite funny if you didn't get paid until the Saturday. Then all of a sudden, mysteriously, you can't make the Friday. You can only make the Saturday.
No, Friday's payday, and I do the payroll, Chris. So.
Oh, so you just mysteriously had a Brucey bonus as well?
No, I've got a meeting about that next week. Jeez. Yeah, I don't use. Well, no, I do pretty much. When I get something I really like, I do use it until it dies. I do. Yes, Sean, Kev. Sorry, I have vaped out of date juice.
I have done a couple of times.
As long as it's not got the nick in it, you're all right. It's the nick that deteriorates massively with age. Just try it and see. You'll know if it's all right, because if it isn't, you can tell it in. Trust me.
And if there's something green and thick on the top, just don't touch it.
I was going to say that if it's mouldy and lumpy, it doesn't. It's not like cheese. It doesn't improve the flavour. It just gives you pneumonia instead.
Or if you just invented a new form of penicillin.
Yeah, that needs to be vaporized. Yeah, Sean, I've done up to just over a year, supposedly past its sell-by date.
Yes, Tracy, we know. Unlike some people.
Yeah, the review
A brand new Lycan, that's what? How many? Not even a 24 hours old?
No, it was about 2 days old.
And you drop kick it right next to a fucking pool.
And I've dropped this when on the review of the mini robot. It's got a big scratch in the side of it where I dropped it on concrete. I haven't dropped one in absolutely ages. But it didn't break the big bubble glass that sits on top of it. It's got a really massive dome bubble glass, and that didn't
I've
break.
not dropped a mod in that long. I cannot remember when. Put it this way: COVID was not a thing when I last dropped a mod.
I'm a little bit clumsy. All right,
A little bit.
I don't do it on purpose. I can't help it. You know, yeah.
It's all these it's all these tiny little mods about.
I'll tell you what. If I drop this, I'm going to chuff in know about
it. I'm assuming that's like solid metal.
Yeah.
Oh, try and drop kick. Actually, no. The Lycan was pure metal as well.
Yeah, but this is chuffing. This is heavy, mate. And you think
that's not aluminium like the Lycan one?
No, it's steel, stainless steel.
That's what I was saying. What the Lycan was?
No, this is.
Oh, was that the Lycan? Wasn't that aluminium?
It's alloyed like, and that's why it dinted so easy on the concrete. After my toe, of course.
Why dented your toe?
No, it broke my toe. It actually broke my toe. I tried to kick it to stop it landing on the concrete. And tried to kick
it. Everybody normal person does just volley it into the next atmosphere, yeah.
I just tried to kick it and guide it. I tried to guide it with my foot into a flower bed. And I missed the flower bed and it landed straight on some crazy paving concrete. I suppose in some ways I was lucky it only dented the bottom. But yeah. Yeah, I'm clumsy. Right. Cool wall. Now imagine bumper. Cool wall bumper. I can't even remember what it went like. It seems that long.
That's why I did the Wayne's World.
Oh,
bloody time.
I'm gonna go with this first. This is a new device that isn't even out yet, so we don't even know the price. By Whiz Vapor, and it's called
Whiz.
The Beeper. Yeah, Whiz, not Waz. And there you go. It does look like a good old-fashioned beeper, an old pager. Even the buttons. I think it's cool as hell looking. It is an AIO, but does take Bora tanks as well. Now, Whiz Vapor aren't a particularly high-end company, but they look they look a lot of fun. I think that's probably the best way of putting it. Because even the screens, you look at the screens, even they look like the old pages. Now, if they're at Expo, one of them will be in my bag.
Tracy doesn't like it, and Dion says, it does look like a beeper.
It really does look like a beeper.
Now, there is one thing that's annoying me. If you bring it back up, if you can look at the purple and green one, why on earth does it still have a white tip? When all the others have like a tip that matches with some of the other, like the colour scheme.
The purple one's see-through, I think.
Yeah, but you got a purple with a green door.
Yeah,
right?
Then the other one's
a clear tip.
Yeah.
Like, why couldn't you just give it a green or a purple tip, drip tip?
Although the white and grey's got black, so...
Yeah, but it might be difficult to actually get a black tip.
A white or a grey. No, a white isn't.
No, a pure white tip isn't, but a grey tip, it might be slightly different or something.
That is a very minute detail, though, Chris.
Yeah, I'm not.
I
I'm just
don't-
like, well, it's just one of them things that I picked up on.
Yeah, I thought fair enough.
Hmm.
Oh,
Bumper.
Kev,
Chris,
I
do a
thought you
dance
might
while we wait for Vinny to load the pictures.
childish. Anki. Although Anki's got no taste in mods anyway, has he? I thought
No.
Kev might have liked that.
I mean, I don't do childish mods at all. Nothing childish, nothing brightly coloured whatsoever.
At all, ever, dear Chris.
No, don't do. There is a new category, by the way, guys. It's called Vinny's Porta Potty.
It has got a Type-C charging port. It does come with an RBA that has a 3 mil capacity.
What battery does it take? Assuming 18?
It takes an 18650. I'm trying to find the chip.
Freerider Vapor says in his local vape shop they want 50 quid for it, which is actually a
Really?
very reasonable price. Where are you from?
I knew
Ryder.
I knew it was going to be in the same ballpark as the Pulse AOI, because I said that. Did I say that right this time? AIO. Fuck's sake. I like bright colours. I want one of them. It's right, yeah. Freerider, where do you live? It's
Yeah,
local.
Ryan.
I'll get one before Expo.
Yeah, Ryan. I totally agree. I don't like bright colours on mods at all. I think they're childish and stupid. Same with having game characters, old TV cartoons, the works. I do not agree with it.
Yeah, I agree, full. Yeah. No kid's going to know what a beeper is. Let's be honest.
My daughter, I had to teach my daughter what a Walkman was.
Wasn't Whiz Vapor the ones that did that stupid Game Boy one? I think that was the same people, wasn't it?
Possibly. Who is it? The ones that did their minions though?
Oh no, that was China. That was China. Yeah, Steve, you're an old kid. You're even older than me, dude. That means you've got to be old.
I'm not even 40 and I still know what a beeper is. I remember having one. Yes, I am, Kev.
Is he running the overkill? He's always running the overkill.
Yeah.
He's overkilling the overkill. Right, Chris, let's drag it back. Cool Wall. Where are we going to put it? Because there's only two of us. So if we don't agree, it goes straight to chat. So the Whiz Vapor AIO Bora device called the Beeper.
No.
Where are you going to put it, Chris?
I'm not going to put it Sub-Zero. That's for sure. It's not a Sub-Zero type. It's a difficult one being, I like the colours, especially the purple and the green. I like bright colours on them. Yeah, I'm an idiot, so yeah.
I can't say anything. I've got a purple blue Billy box, so I can't say no.
I'm going to have to go cool because with the condition that I've never actually tried an AIO. Well, I have sort of tried one, but
and we're unsure on the chipset as well. Oh, Chris, sorry. I'll inform you while we're in. My pulse is dead.
How the hell did you kill your pulse?
It's cracked at the top, mate. You can still have it, but it still works, but it's cracking at the top.
Bit of super glue will be fine. Bit of resin.
Yeah, and I didn't even over-tighten the bastard either. But never mind. I'm not buying the second one.
Is that the one where they fixed it, apparently?
Yeah, you can probably get... I'll bring the box with it and everything. You probably get in touch with Vandy Vape and they'll replace it. But yeah, Chris, I completely agree with you on this device. I am putting it cool as well. So screw you, chat. You're not getting a vote.
Yeah.
Bin it. Funkin' bin. It's gone cool. So that's one AIO device. Now I'll change it up a little bit and we'll go...
Can we have a mech mod or something, please? No, for the mech head.
You told me a company that's released a mech mod in the last year.
Oh,
There probably is one in the Philippines, but not here. So the next one is the new Voopoo. And there you go. It's basically Voopoo's version of a Drag X.
So is that not just the Drag X? Just
no, it's the new Voopoo. I can't remember which Voopoo it is. Bear with me,
Kev,
and I will tell you.
Technically, yes, I have. It's just I haven't really got this. Oh, you're saying that I've not tried an AIO? Yeah, I have. I own one. I just haven't got decent coils in it yet. So,
yeah, what have you got?
What's it one that I had from Zippy? The dot mod.
Oh, yeah. This is the Argus XT from Voopoo. I couldn't remember
Argus
the name of it.
XT.
Yeah, Argus XT.
It looks like it's also fucking Argus.
It is a bit hideous. They're kicking around for about 35, 40 notes.
35, 40.
Single 21 700.
So it's aimed to the beginner vapor, the sort of like high end of the beginner vapors that sort of slowly transition.
Yeah, it's your next step. It's your step up into direct to lung from your starter kits and things like that, really, isn't it? Where the Drag X was marketed at as well.
Yeah. It's like in that grey area where you're still learning it, but you're sort of getting more into it and you want to start getting more of the unusual stuff and the more higher end stuff. Yeah.
And it's still single cell, so it's not massive and bulky.
No. But it's also still in the range of you're broke as fuck like me.
Yeah, Kev, there definitely is that argument from Voopoo. They're just rehashing stuff completely.
It just looks the same to me as the last. I mean, you look at the original drag compared to where it is now. It's a completely different monster.
You see, but the original Drag X, mine was a beast. It just kept going and going and going.
I've still got mine. I still use mine to pulse all my coils. When I rebuild and put new coils in, I use my original drag.
I've got one of them and all, an original gold one somewhere. No, my Drag X.
There we go.
My Drag X, the first one of these generation of these single ones. I absolutely loved that. I absolutely loved it. One of them, I put about 50,000 push through it.
I'd hate to think of how many I put through my original drag.
But Voopoo's biggest issue is the quality control, especially with coils. Hello, Voopoo, by the way.
Still got 2 drags.
Yeah, I've still got 2 Drag X, maybe even 3 Drag X.
When
the coils went really shit.
When they turned it into the cylinder shape like they are now, I was contemplating whether to buy it or not, especially when they had the leather. But it was like, I've got something that does the same thing, so why am I wanting to buy that when I've got other stuff that's already got kind of thing? I was at that point, I'm like...
Yeah. You didn't want it enough, quite clearly, why you got it, because they weren't that expensive, was it? I
think that was about 40, 50 quid. In some places, maybe a bit more.
Yeah, Kev. I agree, Kev. I agree, mate. Definitely just replicating it. I suppose it is slightly easier on the eye. I mean, it actually looks like
it doesn't have that big one. It doesn't have that big overhang at the top where the fire button is, on like they do on some of the others.
And it has a proper 510.
Yeah.
Rather than a pod.
I mean, that is a good thing at least.
But the only thing about it is it'll be heavier, obviously. I know that's here on there.
Especially to guys like us,
But yeah, it's neither here nor there, really. It's where do we put this one, Chris?
I'm a cheap ass and bought cheap non-brand coils, which were better than the Voopoo ones.
Really? Send me a link, Tracy. When that device worked, my Drag X, I loved it. I absolutely loved it.
The only stock coils I used to like, and I found would last me, were the original Cleto coils the 120
Yeah.
coils, and the
Yeah.
3 Max Mesh Pro coils.
Yeah. And to that, I'd now add the Oxford Unipro coils and the Vaporesso tiny little ones, ceramic ones. Them ceramic ones Vaporesso do. You're getting 5-6 weeks out of them. They're amazing. But they are tiny. A lot of the Borough devices do bridges for them. And that's what I basically run. That's basically what I run in my billet all the time now because I can't be asked to build. Yeah, it was, and every bugger got one. Everybody had an original drag. Like Chris has still got one that he uses to pulse. I've still got one upstairs which looks brand new virtually. I hardly ever used it.
Oh no, mine's battered. All the paint's gone on.
Still got the
purple, like multicolored purple panel on the side, and then
the panel,
yeah, and the door's still the same, but the rest of the chassis, the paint's gone.
Right, the Argos GT, Chris. Where are we going to put it?
I'm going to put it. Personally, uncool. He's just not doing it for me.
This isn't fun. I agree.
You're agreeing with me. What the fuck's happening tonight?
Completely. I thought a lot of these were going to get put to the chat, but they're not going to, are they?
No.
Why is my notifications going like crazy?
Which notifications?
Don't know.
Oh, the comment ones, or
no? I've got things pinging in my ears.
I probably Messenger.
Yeah, don't know why. Right, what's the next one I pick? Right, we'll go back and do another Borough device.
Shit, man.
Now this
hey,
one
Matt
is a bit different. Evening, I presume that's Matt Dixon, Mr. D.
Yes.
Evening, sir.
Mr. D.
This one is the Suicide Bogan Orca Vapes Stubby AIO, which comes complete with that massive Borough and the what do they call that?
Yes,
do they call it an
Matt.
RDTA or an RTA? Either way, it comes complete, as you see there, for about 130 notes.
Can we get some side shots of this?
Oh, Chris.
Oh, Finny.
You're a pain in the arse.
Yes, I know.
Stubby. Let's see what this brings up. Now I've got to learn how to screen share, Chris. You do realise that, don't you?
Oh, well.
Right, there's that. Let me take that down. Right, share. Screen.
Sweet.
There we go. Bear with me. Can you see that all right, Chris?
I can't see shit. I can only see me and you.
Right. There we go.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, I took it off. Right, just bear with me. There you go. That's what are you seeing, Chris? Are you seeing it? Because I'm on Evolution.
Yeah, I can see it.
There's the side with the firing button. That's where the Borough device is. That's the airflow through to the Borough. There's your screen, your buttons, and everything. There's the picture I showed you.
Using Gillishy.
I love the purple, and they are bringing out new colours, including Bogan Pink. And I just remembered you can still see my screen.
Dumbass.
Thank God I didn't have any other windows open, did I?
Yeah, your porn channel.
So yeah, it's either that or the review I've done. Yeah, I've seen them going a lot in the sales pages, groups, and things on Facebook. Kev says he thinks they're overstretching on this one.
Yeah, I'm just reading it. I think they just dry hit all day long. That's something I was going to pull up, was that wire wick. There's a reason why it's not a popular thing.
It does. The thing is, it comes with a Borough adapter, so you can take that out and not use it. and just put in a normal Bora bridge and Bora tank. But then you're buying it as a full kit. But I've had, what did I have? That big C3PO penis that I gave Haley. The
Broomhild.
That Broomhild, that's it, Chris. Well done, mate. You remember.
Oh, no.
Yeah, that actually wicked quite well, but to get the wicked spot on was a nightmare. And it literally just had to be rested on top of the cables for it to wick really effective. It didn't have to be tight. It literally just had to be rested on it. And then it wicked like a dream.
And that's why you didn't kick off. Because it's a nightmare to wick, and it's a nightmare when you're vaping on it.
130 quid on an Indian. Jeez, that's a lot of takeaway, Matt. But I like your thinking.
I'm with Matt there. I'd rather spend the 130 quid on an Indian takeaway.
Yeah, Kev, there is also, Kev sent me a box of V2 Bora, which also has them for wicking, but it doesn't have the wicks. It's actually an RDTA. And that actually wicks like a dream, but it's a bitch again to wick. Mr. Dixon, I'd just like to say your tart of raspberry is fucking stunning, my friend. Absolutely stunning. But yeah, I diverse. So, Chris, where are we going to put this? The stub. I quite like the name. Obviously, suicide. We've mentioned names. They
should call it the stub toe. Because obviously nobody likes it.
You see, I love their purple. I think is a banging colour, but has anyone ever heard of Orca Vapes before? Because I haven't.
No.
Before they teamed up with them.
Unless it's a new made company.
It's not. They've been around a while, but
never heard of them.
Yeah, and 130 notes. It's not.
It's not really, really, really expensive like some of the ones that you guys have had.
You do get everything with it as well.
Yeah, but it's still. Me personally, I'm going uncool. I personally don't like it.
I completely agree with you again.
For fuck's sake, Vinny.
Yeah. When I first saw it, I was like, oh, because I saw it without seeing the Bora. And I was like, oh, I wonder what the Bora is. But they have now, of course, released the Ether Bridge.
I mean, Suicide, they have known to make some decent mods, especially in the past. But then some of the other mods they have, it's like pretty much a bunch of other companies, like not Apocalypse, fucking hell. Yeah, Armageddon and Apocalypse.
Yeah.
Yeah, Immortal mods. They made some really nice mods and they made some right stinkers. It happens. It's life.
Yeah.
But personally, on that one, not for me.
No.
It's not something I'd be looking at.
I agree with the uncool rating. And the next one, and the final one for this evening, is one I've already reviewed.
So you're going cool with this then?
Oh, wait, no. You don't know. It is the Vaporesso Lux X, Chris, which you saw at Expo.
Yes, and I did sort of try.
With the rather nifty Axon chip, which automatically adjusts your power. Like I say, I have reviewed this device, and I absolutely love this device, except for one big thing. Mine leaked, and they said it was leak-proof. But I had a shit ton, and I mean a shit ton of condensation under my pod. Now, it turns out the lower on pod actually has condensation issues. The higher on doesn't have the condensation issues.
So what you're saying is because it's a lower home, it's producing more heat, which in turn is causing a small gap.
Yeah, because the airflow is considerably bigger as well, because that's for direct to lung.
Yeah, so it's basically just like
the airflow comes out underneath the pod.
Yeah.
Night out, vape it like mad and throw it in a bit. It works well, because the flavour on it is banging. The coil is banging. it just
From what I did
Vaporetto,
try of it and saw of it at Maze Expo, it was actually a pretty all right mod. It's
yeah.
not something you'd want to use all day, every day, me personally. It'd be something I'd keep in the car or I'd have in my bike jacket when I'm out on my bike, things like that.
See, the way I look at things, Chris, when I get sent something to review, would I really be gutted if I lost it and go out and buy a new one? I wouldn't.
With that, yeah, I was going to say I wouldn't be. As like Kev said, it's a night 8 mod.
Yeah.
Mark, you'd lose it. It's like, oh,
watch
shit.
my review, dude. I literally pull the pod off the tank and there's condensation all over it.
But that could just be a Vinny size lung issue. I mean, we are bigger guys with bigger lungs, which means we are pulling more.
Yeah, but one of the big selling points that Vaporetto pushed on this thing was it didn't leak.
Yeah, but that didn't come across you.
Well, not many people. Yeah, I'm not going there.
I bet you get a lot of people that come across you. Yes, my dirty mind knows no bounds.
Yeah, you've not got your mate to bounce off tonight, though.
Yeah, Haley, come on.
I have no idea about, but mine was Vaporetto came back to me and said it was because of the amount I was bringing through the airflow and with it being airflow underneath and things. They basically virtually accused me of sucking juice up through the coil. I think that's where it was going.
So what is the coil meant to do if he's not to suck the juice up? Is he not meant to do that? Is that a issue that they've just magically figured out?
I think what I was basically saying was I sucked too hard.
Well, you've had no complaints from your boyfriend yet.
I'm glad you went that route and not anywhere else.
I mean, Colin's gone quiet, so he's probably finished himself off from those nights out.
Well, like I say, the thing, the vape on it and the flavour of it is really, really good. Really good.
How much was that again? About,
is
that about 20? 30 quid? What?
Yeah, about 30 something quid. I don't know what they are now. Let me have a quick look, see.
I was just about to that, but I'll let you do it.
There we go. Got that one. That's a trusted site. £30.
30 quid.
Yeah, 30 quid. Yes, Kev, spot on, mate. Yeah, I'm quite enjoying life with an RDTA at the minute with the Aramizer.
It's amazing how soon Josh is kind of sorting himself out, and you just quickly just jump off that wagon onto back onto the tanks.
It's just the clouds, mate. I built it, hit it, and it was just like, oh, hello, old friend. It's like going back to an old friend.
Yep. It's exactly why I still love my big, powerful mods. Don't get me wrong, there's definitely a place for small little mods, AIOs, borrows and things like that. There are times and places for them.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sat here with a 400 watt mod and then a 30 watt mouth to lung.
I mean, those disposables, they're fantastic for when you're in the cinema and you're really gasping for one and you're watching something really fucking long.
Since this what's it called again? I was going to put this on the call wall tonight and I took it off because my review's going out tomorrow. Mini robot kit, combo kit. And since I've got this, I've no more disposables. Completely gone. Good. Completely gone. So, I mean, I was buying quite a few because I use them quite heavily at work. But yeah.
How are you finding coming from the 20 milligram down to 10, is it? I'm assuming you're using in that?
All right, Chris. I don't know what milligram it is. I put 3 salt nicks in a 50 ml shortful. So I don't exactly know what it is. Mr. Dixon
I'd say about 9.
Yeah, Mr. Dixon sent me 3, so I just added them all in it. And it seems about right. It's doing what I need it to do.
Well, you had 1 nick shot, assuming 18 milligram nick shot, yeah?
Yeah.
10 mil ball sash, 3 milligram roughly. Times that by 3, so it's about 9 milligram.
Yeah.
So 10.
it's doing the job quite nicely. It's hitting that need for it. Getting in the bath, we've got Mr. D in the bath. Love it.
Mr. D with the D out.
Matt,
sitting there floating in the bath.
Because it's your juice. I added three Nick salts you gave me into this. Your
is that the lemon pie?
Tart of lemon.
That is really nice stuff. That is. I've had that a few times.
The salt version, mate, is beyond. It's better than the short fill. But what level of nick does that give me, Matt? I put them 3 in it because it's bang on my needs. Absolutely bang on. Yeah, Chris, if you use a pod or anything, get that, mate. It is. Well, I've had it.
I told you, make it 60 ml, and it's 10 milligram 50-50. So I was right. So around 10 mil.
Yeah.
So you theoretically, because most 90% of those disposables that you buy are 2%, so 20 milligrams. So you've cut your nicotine levels in half. Just
but
using that device
it's
alone.
an RTA, so it delivers a bit better a hit as well.
Yeah. Definitely
does. But yeah. And anyone who likes desserts like I do and is on salts. Tart 11. Fucking
I'll have
beautiful.
to save me pennies up and get me some.
Evening, Nick. Hope you're well, buddy. Hope you are well. It's that hit, Kev. When you're stressed, salt nicotine is banging.
Yeah, I've tried salt nicks before, like especially in the disposables, and they do give, when you're craving a little stronger nicotine than normal, they do give you that nice little nick hit that you need. There is one thing that I used to get all the time, and I used to like when I smoked, but I've never had it since I've vaped, and I don't miss it. Funny enough now. That nicotine rush when you first woke up and you had your first fag of the day and you just get that hit and that rush.
There's times where I've slept with a disposable in my hand still. I still need that. I still need a lot of nick.
Jeez.
Maybe that's because of my stress levels and things like that.
It could be.
For the last few months. But yeah. Did we vote on the looks, Chris?
No. We just kind of wandered off as usual.
Just quickly vote on a looks X.
I'll tell you what, hang on. It's over us voting. Let's put it to the chat.
Go on then, chat. Looks X by Vaporesso. You see my review. You've heard my thoughts. You've heard Chris say he had a play with it at Expo.
Oh, I'm always playing with it.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Well, technically, Matt, we're doing hail perfume, but we don't vaporize it.
Yeah.
Please, nobody try that.
I was about to say, yeah, I mean, I have seen some grim videos online of people vaping some stuff that should not have been vaped.
See, my obviously, I don't know if you've seen my review, mine on Lux X. Mine had massive on the lower on pod. I think it's the 0.4. I had massive condensation issues, absolutely huge. But the flavour production of it was absolutely next level, and the coil it's still not dead now. I've just got other things I'm using, and the coil just didn't die. It would not die. So
that sounds like something good for me then.
Whatever Vaporesso are doing with coils and their cotton and things is epic, because they, like I said, and I'm like you, Chris. I like a sweet juice. Maybe not quite your level, but Shamrock Cookie went through it amongst other things, and it still didn't die.
Oh, I do love me a Shamrock Cookie. I'm so glad I managed to get 2 bottles of it recently. Oh.
Non-paid opinion. I love it, man. It looks, I said, the flavour and the carbon. It was just that condensation issue I had with mine, which was a real shame.
The last Vaporesso product I tried was their Tarot, and I did not get along with it at all. Pretty looking mod, very, sleek, look nice and everything, looked quite posh. It just didn't do it for me. It just didn't have that hit that I used to enjoy.
Yeah.
Right, come on, guys. So where are you going to put it then?
Well, Matt's probably going Sub-Zero there.
Yeah,
11 out of 10.
Yeah, so I'm going to assume that's Sub-Zero.
So we've got 1 for Sub-Zero. Lux X by Vaporesso.
Yeah, Vaporesso Lux X. where you
I will
putting
say
it.
the Axon chip inside that is really clever because it just automatically adjusts its power delivery, which is immense.
The harder you pull on it, the higher it goes. I'm assuming, if I remember right.
Something like that, yeah. It changes to the arm of
I
the
think by
coil.
the time we got there, it was towards the end of the day, and yeah.
But Chris, I did drop that one as well because remember we was at my first words was, "Have you dropped it yet at Expo?" Wasn't it? Has it been dropped?
I remember you dropping that. I was just
Because it's clear plastic, but I dropped mine and it didn't crack.
Tracy says fugly. So we've got one
See,
Sub-Zero.
I quite like the design. Fugly's not a vote. You know our categories, Tracy. Come in the categories, love. You know, I quite like design. I like being able to see through it. I like that in mods.
Yeah. I mean, you've seen pictures. You kind of know I like to see how things work and I like to mess with things. So seeing the chip, I kind of like that. That is something
that's what I got told I did too much on the Lux X. I pulled on it too hard. And that's why I had condensation, because I reckon I was sucking the juice through the coil and then it was leaking out through the coil. Yeah, I'll just leave that one there. Come on, we need actual votes in the categories. Yeah, I agree, Matt. Smoke colour tanks. My eyesight ain't the best in the world anyway, as we all know. And I really, sugar, Tracy, that's harsh. I really struggle to see through coloured tanks, the smoked finish. I mean, we don't smoke. We bloody completely the opposite of smoke. Just do them clear, for God's sake.
Yeah, we like to see it. We like to know how much juice is left in our tank before we dry hit and make ourselves look like an idiot, like Vinny does regularly. Especially when he dry hits a fresh build on a mech. A 21700 stack mech, and he doesn't drip it, and he just takes a massive hit and spends the next 45 minutes choking and coughing his lungs up. It's absolutely hilarious to watch, by the way.
It's my my Lux X, Matt, on my review. It had massive condensation issues, which is kind of leaking. Well, that's what Vaporesso said in the end. It was actually leaking juice through the coil because I sucked too hard on the coil and then it fell through the coil and leaked. The
first time he ever got told he sucks too hard.
So what we got in a minute? We've got one Sub-Zero and a shit bucket.
One shit bucket, yeah.
So we need a casting vote somewhere along the lines.
Yep.
For the Lux X. We'll just leave that there, Chris. We'll just keep an eye on the chat, mate.
Yeah, we'll see what they come up with.
Keep reminding them every now and again.
Yep, come on, guys. We've got Tracy and Matt that's done it. I think everyone else has buggered off. Other than just half listening. How many people? Does it say how many? 8 people are watching on YouTube.
Didn't drop it on the pod, Matt. I just dropped it on the end of it. And I think that was after review as well that I dropped it. The higher on pod, no issues. Absolutely great. Salts didn't leak whatsoever. It was just that, I think it's the 0.4 pod.
There you go, Kev. Put it.
Lux X from Vaporesso goes in the bin. That's shocking.
Yep. The chat, we put it to the chat and we do
People
it.
have spoken.
Yep.
Yeah.
The chat has spoken. Oh, and Sean said the same. But then again, that doesn't surprise me from Kev, we've seen what Kev uses regularly.
Kev's still not an happy vapor, though. He's still searching for his
he's still
his
searching
unicorn.
for that perfect mod, yeah. Kev, have you ever tried a overkill?
That's not his 2 for 2, Matt. I'm shocked, buddy. I like it. Yeah, like I said, I had issues with mine, but the flavour on it was absolutely amazing. Coil lasted ages. Battery lasted well, took 15 minutes to charge. I was happy as Larry with mine. But there we go. We cannot argue.
Nope.
It was Chris's idea to throw it to the chat, so blame Chris.
Yeah. Well, they'll thank me because they don't like it.
No,
so it goes where they want it.
Vaporesso and Aggle, we're not sending this guy any more products to review.
Yeah, don't blame us. Blame the chat. Well, Matt
that's a good thing, Matt. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. I think mine is a very sort of a special case
Vinny
where I had issues.
Definitely a Vinny problem.
But it was on the review. I literally didn't know it was there until I took the pod off to show the pod, and then it was just covered in liquid. So I couldn't get around
The finish on the printing is actually really good, to be honest, Kev.
Yeah, when Johnny's on it, he's on it. I mean,
Oh God, yeah.
I've got one as well, Kev. Mine's a Batman one. You're not going to see it because my light's too far away.
Talking of that, Johnny, aka Overkill, will be at the expo. They actually do have a stand, and he's made a shit ton of actually quite nice looking mods.
Yeah, I wonder if he's going to take some of his Borough ones.
No, I don't think he is.
I don't think he's quite ready with them yet, but
no.
Also, his price point is rather steep on them.
On the Borrows?
Yeah.
I haven't actually looked at the prices or anything on them yet.
Well, if he's stuck to the price he told me, it's a lot.
But then is that down to material costs as well? Because don't forget, everything is going up in price lately.
Yeah, but it's more than what you've got in your hand. Yeah.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Because I know this DNA 250, 21700, 100% custom. Like,
no, Mark, enjoy your bath, buddy.
Enjoy your bath, mate. Just leave the toaster outside of the water. It's not the right kind of bath bomb, trust me. Uncle Fester here knows.
How much was they, Chris?
200 for them.
Yes, yeah, more than that. A lot more.
But it could also come down to how long does it take him to actually create them?
Yeah.
How much?
Chris, I completely understand that, but it's when you look at other things for the same price point.
Yeah, for the same price point. Yeah.
But it'll be interesting. He may well have changed his mind on it. I did say he was well above where he should be. I was honest with him, like I am every time. Now, I know people say that's controversial because I do speak my mind, but I was honest, and I said it was too much. I mean, I'd love one because they are quite nice, but there's no way in hell would I pay that for one.
So I know he does try and price it at a reasonable price, like obviously time it makes, time he spends on them, wages for himself. Plus
for all I know, it might take an absolute ace to print.
Yeah, I mean, this he did 3 or 4 with a different blue that just wouldn't take to the pink.
Yeah,
they just kept separating for some reason. Then he did one more before that, and the printer decided to do a brain fart and fuck up. So there's like 4 mods that he made that he just basically had to grind up and just go gone before he'd even got to that rendition.
And he's a perfectionist. I mean, got this. I bought the Batman one as a blem, so that was 75 quid or 70 quid. I mean, I know it's a mech and not got a chip in it, but that for me is absolutely beautiful. I know where he says the issue is, and it's just literally because the door is slightly wider on one side than the other side. That's it. Yeah.
Yeah, I did know he did say a lot of what he calls blames are not going to be known as blames anymore. It's just, he'll say it's a blame, then his Mrs. Jen will look at them and say, no, that's not a bad thing. That can be normal price.
Yeah.
It's within a reasonable.
YouTube's a piece of shit, Kev. I had massive issues with YouTube yesterday and today with various things I was trying to do on there, and I just gave up in the end. We'll see if the review actually gets published tomorrow night, 9 o'clock, on the channel.
That's not a shameless plug at all.
None whatsoever. The shameless plug would have been if I left it on the call wall. That's the one I've removed off the call wall.
Put it on the call wall with a banner going across the bottom of the screen the entire time.
I didn't think of that. I just done it. Right. Let's play the bumper. Questions from the chat. Go on, Chris. Do it again. Questions from the chat. Any questions from the chat this week before we round off? Because I'm up at 5 o'clock in the morning to go to work.
And I'm going suit shopping about 2 p.m. So I ain't going to get up for shit.
That could... I'm not... I was going to tell a story then. I've changed my mind. I'm not going to...
Does that embarrass you?
No, well, kind of.
Well, you got to tell it now then. You got to tell it. Come on.
No. It's just
come on, go on. Everybody, ask Vinny to tell the story. Come on. The question's from the chat.
Look, it's going to make me look a twat.
You are a twat.
Well, obviously, I've got a meeting next week to discuss my pay, as you know, and now every fucker knows. And if
he wants more money. 150k a month is not enough for him, apparently.
If I get a substantial enough pay rise, I'm going to buy a Scopes tweed suit.
Oh, tweed. Oh.
Hello, Moira. Evening, Moira. I just absolutely love tweed. I know it's going to clash slightly with a beard, but yeah, a Scopes tweed.
Are you going to get
suit.
the leather patches on the elbows as well?
If it comes with the leather patches, Chris, I will keep the leather patches on it, obviously. It just depends.
Suppose at least you're not having it made specifically for you.
Oh, Jesus Christ, no. Have you seen how much that costs in tweed?
No, so I've never bought tweed.
To get one tailor-made...
It's like corduroy trousers. Who the hell wears corduroy trousers?
Oh, no, I'd kill for some cords.
I hated them when I was a kid.
So comfy. So comfy. You see, I'm getting to an age, Chris, you know, where comfort over everything else becomes a major priority.
You're talking to a guy that's literally sat here in a baggy t-shirt that he only puts on for the show and a pair of PJ bottoms that are one size bigger than what he needs.
Yeah, I'm also...
And you're in a bit
pants, and
I'm
sat
also in a chair that you find in a hospital/OAP room.
Yep, so am I.
And you're on about comfort.
Oh, I can't even get it off. I'm wearing my new slippers.
Oh, I ain't wearing slippers. As much to my doctor's annoyance.
Are immense.
They're Uggs. They're just basic Uggs.
Yeah.
All you need is your vanilla latte, your little chihuahua in your hand, in your handbag, and you've got the entire look.
No, I don't have vanilla latte, I have caramel latte.
No, pumpkin spice latte.
No.
It's that time of the year now. Don't forget.
No. Caramel latte all the way. With almond milk as well. Occasionally.
So you're telling me you quite like nut juice?
Go on, Chris. You know me.
You like nut milk.
It's nice.
So what part of the nut do they actually milk?
I've got no stupid idea, mate. I presume they just grind it down and it releases juice.
Have you ever had peanuts?
Yes.
Have you ever had milk come out of those peanuts?
No, but an oil is released from peanuts, isn't it?
But not milk. You just said maybe they grind up and milk comes out.
No, I said juice.
Well, it's still not a juice, it's oil. We get mad when people call vape juice oil.
Fucking hell. So what are you calling me now then, Chris? Because I want a tweed jacket and I'm sat here with Ugg boots and drinking lattes.
Basic bitch Becky. That's going to be your name now. Sorry to any Beckys that are watching. I'm just calling you him.
I think she went ages ago, mate. You're all right.
I was going to say, was there not a Becky earlier on?
Yeah,
I just misremembered the name again, as I usually do.
So
because that really does take me a long time.
You're going to go change my name in the group chat now, aren't you?
Yeah. Actually, while we're live, fuck it. LXV Show Chat. Nicknames. I mean, at the moment, you can call Roxanne Put Your Red Light On Bitch. That was definitely an Andy comment.
That was an Andy one. Yeah, Vinny likes nut juice. It's nice for a change. You know, but it's always caramel latte. Cheers, Chris. Love you.
You're welcome.
So I don't think we've had a single question. I don't think we've had a single question from the chat, but we've just gone on a random tangent of ripping me again.
Is there anything better on a Friday night than just to rip the shit out of you?
You know what? If Andy does ever come back and do a live, it's just going to be even worse. So,
Andy, Zippy, come back.
Come back and do a roast of Vinny again.
Yeah, he's looking too light now. He needs to get darkened by these roastings. He's not used to these kind of roastings. It's the other kind he likes.
Right, soon as we've had no questions, Chris, I think we should go because I want to go sleepy. So I will say, if it's your birthday, happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Carry on vaping, keep on promoting vaping. Anybody needs any advice, we're always about. Drop us a message through our socials. Take care. Like I said, we will be back next week with a guest who is exhibiting at Expo. He has been on the show before as well. I wonder if we might get Johnny on or not.
I could always ask Johnny.
We'll have a chat about that. Maybe get two on. Anyway, as Chris said, Tarara a bit.
The fuck is Tarara a bit?
That's what you say.
No, you went Tarara a bit.
Yeah, that's how you say it.
Like a fucking Yorkshire woman. Like a Yorkshire transvestite or something.
Tarara a bit.
Tarara a bit.
There you go. Tarara a bit. Right, see you next week, folks. Thanks for watching. Hit that like button for us. And, watch out for the review tomorrow.
If we don't see you through the wick, we'll see you through the window. Well, he will.
2 weeks to Expo.